Welcome everyone, it's Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty and stampinpretty.com. Today I'm going to share with you a sneak peek of some new products that are going to be coming with Stampin' Up. I'm really excited. I had a chance to purchase some things in advance that I will share with you today, and there are more coming. So this is the Occasions catalog from Stampin' Up. It is loaded with products. As I said, I'm going to share with some of this with you today. It begins January 3rd of 2019, and it really focuses on spring, Easter, Valentine's Day, so seasonal. And then one of our biggest promotions of the year, Celebration, will also start on January 3rd. If you're not familiar with Celebration, very quickly, for every $50 you spend, your total before shipping and tax, you can choose a free exclusive Celebration product gift in here. And again, Stampin' Up! Has offered the $100 level. So even a little higher end option if you spend $100. So again, exclusive products, very exciting time for us as demonstrators, and I hope for you as well. Some of the magic, I think, with Stampin' Up! Is coordination. And so I like to focus on a suite of products. And this Butterfly Gala suite is drop dead gorgeous. I was just in Orlando with approximately 7,000 demonstrators. And for the ones I spoke to, this is going to be their top choice or very close to the top. It will clearly be one of my favorite things. So it starts out with the Butterfly Duet Punch. It has a large and a small butterfly. You can see on the back side. And that coordinates with the Butterfly Gala stamp set. Great, versatile sentiments, really pretty doubled up stamps, butterfly stamps, and then you can layer these if you like to add a solid color, or you can just color them on your own, or you can emboss. You can have lots of fun. And in true Stampin' Up! Fashion, if you purchase these two coordinating products together, you will save 10% on the bundled price. There's also some Gingham Gala sequins. What makes them special? Well, they're going to have coordinating colors, and they have both this little flower sequin as well as the round. I think there's like 5 different colors below. I actually will take them out of this little package, but I wanted to keep the name of the product with it because it's so new to me. And since I know you'll be asking, these pockets that have a great spot to identify what you are putting inside, I use for both my embellishments as well as my dies. I'll show you how I store the dies in just a moment. They are from Totally Tiffany. These are their 5x7 pocket envelopes. They are fantastic, very space saving, great because you can just create a quick little library with the indexes all marked. And then, again, within this same Butterfly Gala suite, we have some beautiful paper. This is gingham. I have been hoping to get some great gingham paper. I love just having classics that work. And these are beautiful for spring. I want to show you on the back side, there is actually a smaller gingham print. So you can use either or. And we have Balmy Blue, Lemon Lime Twist, I think that's Grapefruit Grove, Highland Heather, and Daffodil Delight. Very yummy colors for spring and beyond. And this is in 6x6, again, in the Occasions catalog. But if you spend $50 or more on any Stampin' Up! Products, the total before shipping and tax, you are going to get a chance to get the Butterfly, actually it's called the Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper free. So you will get 6 different patterns, okay? 2 sheets of each. And this was my wow moment. I fell in love right here. And here is where I went, wow, with these black and white. You got classic patterns, a stripe, a polka dot, and then you've got these beautiful butterflies that you can leave in black and white, mix and match with the patterns. Or you can use these amazing colorful sides, and it only gets better because the punch Both the large and the small have some of the patterns that coordinate. For example, this butterfly will coordinate with the larger of the two, and then this little guy coordinates with the smaller of the two punches. If I called it a die, I apologize. Smaller of the two images in the butterfly duet punch. Same thing with this die and then that little guy. So again, versatility, beauty, fresh for spring. Pretty amazing. I'm excited about it. And then let's talk a little bit about love. Obviously, Valentine's Day is always a highlight of an occasions catalog, but these products that I've chosen work year-round. They work for anniversary. They work for bridal. They work for a love friendship of any type. And here's what I'm most excited about. It is the Be Mine Framelits dies. I'll show you a closer look in just a second. And they coordinate with the Meant to Be Cling stamp set. We actually have a new and improved red rubber, and it really clings to either the Stamparatus, which is what I use 99% of the time, or your clear blocks. So the stickers now really stick to the point where you have to be really careful peeling them back because they stick that strong. But they're the same still classic Stampin' Up! Red rubber with beautiful images. So that is the stamp set with great things for Valentine's Day and for gifts. I love that they transition beautifully from traditional to a little more of a modern look. I think that makes them very useful. And then these dies coordinate with, these are the Be Mine Framelits dies. So you have this traditional heart, and look, you can create frames with the scallop. They're stitched. They nest beautifully within each other. This is kind of the long skinny one. Again, it's stitched and then multiple layering hearts. And it only gets better. All of these are part of the Be Mine stitched framelits. This beautiful little flower, some fun embellishments, a fun array of hearts, and I love, love, love this detailed die. I highly recommend for detailed dies that you're using and cropping with the Big Shot to have a precision base plate. It will give you much cleaner and more uniform results. And then there's this great stitched border as well as some other fun little details. So I will show you these in just a minute. Oh, I did want to show you. These are the 5x7 magnet cards that I get from Stampin' Storage. I'll put this information with the video. But I use those because they fit, they hold everything in place for one, and then they fit beautifully in the Totally Tiffany 5x7 pockets. It's just a great way to organize. So I have all my dies just working front to back. I do them alphabetically. As far as embellishments, we have these really cute heart epoxy droplets. Huge tip for you, our Stampin' Blends markers will allow you to color these any color you want, or you can just keep them clear and soft. Then we have this yummy ribbon. I'm gonna have to cheat for a second and get the name of it. All My Love Ribbon Combo Pack. So this is divine. This is our lovely lipstick. It has stitching along the edges as well as a white edging, and then a little bit of stitching, if you can see it, that actually wraps over the white. It's gorgeous. I love ribbon, but I really love ribbon that knocks it out of the park, and I think that's gorgeous. And in the same combo pack, you get this one. I think this is Flirty Flamingo in the 1/8. It has a really beautiful satiny finish. Gorgeous all together. And then, just to show you the dies and some quick possibilities, I threw these together, nothing fancy. But again, for the longer, more modern looking heart, this is the stitched shape. This is the solid that's slightly smaller. Then there are two more that all again coordinate together. I popped on one of the cute detailed dies and a pearl, And then there's a background rose that, again, just really simple, layered. I could pop this on a card or on a gift. And then this shows you the more traditional, the little wider heart. This is actually a cut frame, and then I cut out the stitched heart in white. And then this is that absolutely gorgeous detailed die and a touch of the lovely lipstick ribbon that I love it. And then I'm going to take a quick cheat. This is the All My Love Designer Series paper. Designer Series paper just takes your projects to a whole new level. I think they're simple because they add so much of a wow factor. It looks gorgeous when you create an envelope or an envelope liner with them. So these are the 6 patterns, the front side. And then these are the patterns on the back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got some simple colors. We've got some modern looks. We've got some cute that are just totally eye candy. And oh, I do want to mention that those dies that I just showed you, the Be Mine Stitch Framelits dies, coordinate with these 2 hearts. I love when products just go the distance and all work together. So if you're gonna get the bundle, I highly recommend this pretty paper, not just for its beauty, but for the fact that it also coordinates with those dies. And now I have another suite, and this is called Bloom by Bloom. I'm a big fan of crisp, modern design. So this set really speaks to me. And it starts out with the Bloom by Bloom photopolymer stamp set with lots of pretty images that you can layer. I like to use my Stamparatus so that these are the photopolymer clear stamps so that you can really see, hopefully you can see these well, so that you can really see exactly where you're stamping and layering and building your flowers. And then there is a Bitty Blooms punchback. And again, you can purchase these together and save 10% on the bundle. Probably hard to see, but there's 3 small flower punches, perfect little embellishments. And then there's a leaf and a flower center. So a whole lot of versatility and lots of fun layering. I like that this will transition from spring into summer quite beautifully. And then with the coordinating colors of the suite, we have these Happiness Blooms enamel dots in Pineapple Punch, Night of Navy, Lovely Lipstick, Calypso Coral, and Call Me Clover. I hope I got those right. Hopefully I'm close. So those are just that perfect little something something. And then it has its very own, which of course you can use with anything you want. But as part of the suite, they have a dot-to-dot textured impressions embossing folder that's going to give you, in a big way, this is how big it is, this cool, fun, and modern pattern. And then there's a ribbon that coordinates. This is a Calypso Coral satiny ribbon. And then the paper is, to me, absolutely off the chain. Look at these bold, beautiful patterns. Of course, the magic of Stampin' Up! Is how well everything coordinates. Not only does that make creative time easier, I find I have less waste because everything works together. I always know everything's going to coordinate. So you've got those 6 patterns, and then you've got some a little bit smaller patterns. I feel that they are all very card friendly. Gorgeous, modern. Stampin' Up! Said it was almost sort of a Scandinavian inspiration. I find it kind of folkloric, which is really trending right now. We've got another suite, which I don't have all the parts to. I like to start out kind of with my the suites I feel I will use the most, at least initially, when we're talking spring. But this is from a masculine suite. Oh, that one doesn't belong. Called Classic Garage. People went crazy over this suite. I have the 6x6 Designer Series paper. There's tons of patterns. Okay, so everything from maps to gears to keys to tools to gas cans, texture, Really fun, really cool. Actually, this one behind is one of my favorites. And then there's even more on the back side. These are more textural, but I love the Mustang. I remember my husband still carries a picture of the Mustang he restored back in high school, and a motorcycle. And there are coordinating dies and stamp sets, which I don't have, but from my make and take, I wanted to share with you from Classic Garage. This is one of the detailed dies, so can you just imagine that layered and pretty on a card? And then I have this stamped as well as cropped with one of the dies for Father's Day. And I have this on the way. This is just yummy. This is a silver metallic ribbon with black trim sides. I thought that was super neat. And then another one, and I have the Designer Series paper. This is the Needlepoint suite. I don't have everything. I like to start out with a bunch of my favorite bundles, and then I like to build on some of these others, but I wanted to get just a snippet of each. So I have the Needlepoint Nook Designer Series paper. There is a stamp set and dies, which is quite lovely. I have these little tiny Needlepoint Nook buttons. Let me show you those up close. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, I was so excited about these. I have been on a mission lately to really use buttons. I've just found they, much like our enamel dots, they just add that certain something, and this is a must-have. This is the new Old Olive linen thread. I use my linen thread probably more than any other ribbon or baker's twine, and now we have it in Old Olive. And of course, in Stampin' Up! Fashion, it's going to coordinate with this Needlepoint Nook Designer Series paper. They have mastered doing some of these more photographic images, and of course, there are smaller patterns, and again, all of this coordinates with each other. You can mix and match. But I love like this little cross stitch pattern. I hope you can see that. And I think this is all of them. This is just the back side. Yep, this one I did a little bit different. But again, very sweet. Look at how I can move this around and how beautifully coordinated this pattern is with this, and this pattern is with this. So that is the Needlepoint Nook Designer Series paper. And very quickly, I want to show you just some individual stamp sets. This is called Incredible Like You. Super popular. Everybody's just nutso about the font. And then you've got some two-step stamping. Here's a sneak peek of a card I made recently with the sentiment, and that will be on my blog very soon, stampinpretty.com. Stampin' Up! Gave us this Humming Along stamp set, and I will be getting the dies. This was the first sticker I mounted, and I can attest to the fact that these new stickers really cling. So they're just called Cling. We won't, after the occasion's catalog and new products as we go forward, we will be offering the Cling stamps as well as our photopolymer. And again, big improvement on the Cling over our clear mount. I'm really excited about it. And then this is Amazing Life, another stamp set that we got. This is clear photopolymer versus red rubber cling. And this coordinates with a stitched rectangles die set. Stitched rectangles framelits dies. I've been asking for them. You've probably been asking for them, and they will be here. And then I've got 3 more really cute Sale-A-Bration stamp sets. Again, you can get these free with a $50 order during Salebration, and this is called Part of My Story. I think my favorite is You're My Chosen Family, but honestly, I liked all of them because they were all a little bit different. So happy together. I think this is our latest version of some of the things that have been super popular in the past, like the pandas and the chickens. And now we have these cute little frogs that are fun to color with your blends, or you could emboss them. This little guy can be juggling. You could be juggling the little flies, or you could just crop out with circles some balls. I saw a sample that looked like that. This is one of the ones from the $100 category because it's a whole lot more stamps, called Lasting Lily. So with a $100 order during Sale-A-Bration, you could earn this stamp set free. It's just gorgeous. The darker images really don't do it justice because when you see it in daffodil or calypso coral, you are just wowed. And it has the most beautiful sentiments as well, that are a little bit larger than on the cover that I'm showing you, I think. Just look. Oh, nope, I think they're the same size. Correction on that. As I said, I'm just getting used to all these. So that is Lasting Lily, and that is my review of the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Thank you for joining me for my first sneak peek of the Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog as well as Sale-A-Bration. As I said, I have more things coming. Please feel free to join me on my blog, stampinpretty.com, where I post new ideas, products, and the latest promotions and specials from Stampin' Up! Every single day. Thank you and bye-bye.